Hello, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you some writing tips again, and we're going to be looking at something very, very important, and that is formality. So a lot of students really don't get the difference between informal, neutral, and formal, and that's what we're going to be looking at in this video. What is it all about? General usage. Okay, so informal language. We use informal language. First of all, I'll show you when we use it, and then I'll show you basically what exactly it is, so you have a kind of idea, a general picture in your head, if you will. Okay, so we use it when we know a person well. So if they're a friend of ours or a family, we're informal with them because we're very familiar with them. Also, if someone is younger than us, yeah, because we're older, so they should show some respect. All right, and when someone has a lower status or position, so if you're the manager, you can be quite informal with your employees if you wish, but they cannot be informal with you because you are superior to them. And formal is pretty much the opposite. So formal when we don't know someone, so perhaps you're writing to an editor or a government minister, then it's formal. When someone is older than us, because again, you need to show some respect. And also when someone is in a position of authority, for example, like a policeman. Yeah, when the policeman stops you, you don't turn around and go, "What's up, dog?" You just don't do that, okay? It's not going to make a very good impression, and especially if you were doing something naughty, the policeman's probably going to be even stricter than he was before. Whereas if you show some respect, like you should, then you might get away with it. Alright, so let's have a look at the compositions, shall we? So informal compositions, so especially if you're doing FCE, CAE or CP, any of the Cambridge exams, this is relevant for you, or even PTE. An email or a letter to friends or family, stories, reviews, and generally articles, especially if they're for a school magazine or especially for the FCE exam, tend to be informal or neutral. And again, for a school magazine, they're definitely informal because other students are going to be reading it and they're the same age as you. So it's informal. Whereas formal compositions, emails or letters to managers or unknown people, articles to newspapers, such as like "Dear Editor," because you don't know the editor, so you got to show some respect. Essays are always formal, and reports as well in CAE and CPE, and also in the normal FCE exam. So this is where these compositions fall under which category. Now, let's have a look at some informal language. What exactly is it? So, informal language. You can use short forms such as I've and you've. You can ask direct questions such as how much does it cost? Whereas informal language, you cannot use connotations. Yeah, so instead of I've, you've got to write I have. Instead of you've, you have. No connotations. And also no direct questions. You ask for information a lot more politely. I would like to know how much, please, I would like to know how much it costs, rather than how much does it cost. If it's your friend, you can say that. If it's someone you know, you should be a lot more polite. Please, can you inform me how much it would cost? Other things. You can use exclamation marks and question marks a lot of the time in informal compositions. That's not a problem at all. Linking words. Also, so these are informal linking words. You can use lots of descriptive language like awesome, fantastic, brilliant, wonderful. And you can use idioms like it's raining cats and dogs, or I feel as sick as a dog, whatever you want. Whereas in formal language, no exclamation marks, and you rarely use question marks. Whereas linking words are more like moreover, in addition, furthermore. Yeah? And you don't usually use descriptive language. As I've said here, it's a lot more to the point. And of course, no idioms. Alright, so hopefully you have an idea now of what formality is and what compositions are informal and which compositions are informal. If you need any help or any questions, because it is quite tricky, feel free to get in touch with us and ask me any questions you want, and I'll do my best to answer them. If you do want any more tips to improve your writing, check out this little video where I go through some general tips to boost your marks. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. That's all for now. Bye.